Hi, my name is Larry Thompson, and if you're fortunate enough to actually own your own aircraft, kudos to you. But you already know the difficulty and costliness to try to have that thing fixed and put it in the shop. So I'm just going to try to give you a couple of tips and pointers to give you a little bit of information you may not know as pilots, just private pilots in training as well, that can help to keep your aircraft in tip-top shape for as long as possible and reduce the cost. So here are a couple of the objectives that I'm going to be going through. I will be explaining the regulations that allow us as pilots to perform some preventative maintenance as well as some other um, remodeling or not remodeling, excuse me, reupholsteries or refurbishings, just different things like that. I also want to identify some of the different types of maintenance that we can do. We'll give you some of the highlights that we have, and then I want to provide an example of basically how we should, as pilots, be continuing our preventative maintenance, or if we haven't already, starting our preventative maintenance through a checklist. So the Federal Aviation Regulation Part 3. What is it? Simple. This Part 43, Appendix A, Subpart C, lists preventative maintenance tasks that we as pilots can perform on our aircraft. If you go down further into Part 61, it gives the maintenance, preventative maintenance, rebuilding, and alterations that we, holding a private pilot certificate, can be able to do on our aircraft as long as they really aren't altering the aircraft too much, or if you really want to read up on it, you can go to Part 121, 127, 129, or 135. Excuse me. So some important information for you is that you have to have a private pilot's certificate in order to be able to do this preventative maintenance or any type of maintenance on the aircraft. With each maintenance task that you do, an entry has to be done, and in the entry, you have to describe the work they performed, everything, all the reference data that you need for the administrators, anybody who's going to be looking at it later. You need to also have the date of completion, have a signature, your signature, as well as certificate number, and then any other certificates that you might hold at the current time of year. So here is a video that I was going to show, but due to lack of time, I will just post this up under the video, and basically you can go on there. This guy gives like a great run through of all the different types of tasks that we can do. I am just going to give you a highlight of what all we can do on our plane. So we, as private pilots, or in training, can do the removal, installation, and repair of the landing gears and tires. So if you want to replace your tire on your landing gear, go ahead. You can do it as long as you have everything that is description of the work, the data completion certificate, and private pilots, you're okay to do so. You can also do lubrication all around the aircraft. Certain parts have some things. You want to read up on those. Basically, as long as you not to do any disassembly or remove any bearings, cowlings, fairings, any of those things. You can also do repairing the upholstery inside the cabin, make some decorative stuff in there, and then you can replace the safety belts, the seat belts. So what else can be done to take care of our plane? This is a simple thing. Go through your checklist. The pre-flight inspection checklist, your flight checklist, in-flight, checklist, as well as your after-flight checklist. When you land, your parking, securing the aircraft. Make sure you're going through all these different things, recording the different times that are down, so that everybody who follows you using the same aircraft, or even just later if you want to use it, will know what the aircraft has gone through during that day, the time that has been used, as well as like everything, just making sure everything's checked off. It's your alternators working, your intake, all these different things that just happen. Once you go through that, that is a great step, first step in doing preventative maintenance. So the questions that should be answered through this whole video are: who may perform preventative maintenance on an aircraft and approve it to return to service? That right there is simple. Private pilots. If you have a private pilot certificate, you're good to go. What regulation allows a private pilot to perform preventative maintenance? This is FAR Part 43 as well as Part 61. What preventative maintenance has been performed on an aircraft? What paperwork is required? Paperwork is simple. You need to have a description of the work, the date that it happened, and then give your signature and all the identification that you have. And the last one, can you replace tires on the landing tires on your aircraft? Yes, as long as you have everything else checked off, you have private pilots, and you have all your little paperwork done with that, you can replace it. Thank you for watching.